Hey guys, so we don't have much going on this week, so this is a few of our clips, well, I guess I could say highlights of some of our YouTube episodes.
Right, so if you have a friend that hasn't seen Jeff and Jordan, pass this along because it's some of our funnier moments, our crack-up moments. And next week we'll be back with some brand new stories, and you guys don't want to miss that. So have a great week, everybody. Keep the comments coming. We always love hearing from you guys, and we'll be back next time with some brand new stories.
Yeah. I'm Jordan Lloyd, and 6 years ago, I was cast for the TV show Big Brother, where I fell in love with Jeff Schroeder. And now, I'm officially getting married. I want to share my wedding journey leading up to the big day, but I need some help getting there. He is trying to kiss me, and I knew what he was trying to do. And I had butterflies in my stomach, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to kiss him. I don't want to kiss him. I do want to kiss him, but I don't want to kiss him because I'm scared. And I remember being like, oh my God, I'm kissing him. And I remember we were downtown Chicago, and he looked at me and he asked me, he goes, do you love me? He said, well, I love you. And I was like all giddy, and then we kissed, you know, like a movie. And I found this one dress that I absolutely loved. I was like, this is the one, it's a destination dress, it's perfect. I see the dress, I'm like, that's the dress? It did not look anything like the picture.
The only thing that I do remember is that I have a cousin named Jordan, and that was kind of like my in. Yeah, I have awesome game, right? So I was like, hey, I'm Jeff, and she's like, my name's Jordan. I'm like, hey, I got a cousin named Jordan. You know, like, what a dork. But anyways, I didn't know what else to say. You know, you're just meeting these people for the first time. And I just remember being in Chicago by myself without her, and it was a very, very strange feeling. And I knew something in my heart and in my head that this might be it. Maybe this is the feeling that people talk about. All this pressure is weighing on me. I want to have this fantastic proposal. Julie Chen's giving me the business. I'm getting it from every angle. And now it's time. 5 years later, work has slowed down just a little bit. Not really, but I'm like, we have to do this.
We kind of wanted to show you the whole thing from the beginning of Jeff picking out the ring.
How it all unfolded.
Exactly.
These clips are amazing, and we have these stories forever now, and we want to share them with you.
So I hope you guys enjoy.
Get excited.
I am. Let's go.
You looked away.
No, I didn't.
What did you just look at? What did you
not.
just look at?
I did not look away.
You went.
No, I didn't.
You looked over there.
No, I didn't. 56, it's me, says, do your friends and family laugh at your comments as much as your followers do? You guys, my family doesn't watch any of my stuff.
She doesn't even watch my interviews.
I do sometimes.
No, she doesn't.
I'm crying. I'm like, we got bed bugs. We have to throw everything away. I'm literally like got a flashlight and I'm on my hands and knees like within the carpet.
And we find like, I mean, sometimes there's bugs in your house. We find like a little bug and we're like, that's it, bed bugs, we got them.
You wait 3 minutes, and I told Jeff, I said, do you want to look at this? Do you want to look first? And Jeff was like, no, you.
We were standing right there. I remember it. I was like, we're having a baby. And sure enough, we went in there with the pee on the counter and the cup.
And it said yes.
Yeah.
After that, she said, kiss your bride, and we kissed.
Oh my God, we're married!
We were so happy. Sorry this episode was so short, as always, right?
As always?
You do it.
No, it's perfect.
Hope to see you guys. Now you're messing me up.
All right, ready?
Right now, it's been in that in-between stage where you don't know if I just have a fat belly or if I'm pregnant, but nobody asked. But you know people are looking at your belly and wondering, is she pregnant or not? But I don't want to say it because what if she's not pregnant and she just has a big belly?
But my point I'm trying to make here is there's no book for guys what to expect from your wife when expecting. You get what I'm saying? To give you the Cliff Note version, if I had to write a book myself, it'd only be a couple pages long and it'd be a roller coaster and it'd say mood swings.
I'm like crying because it was so funny. He walked.
Wow, I didn't know it was that funny.
This is something else Jeff's gonna have to tell y'all in story.
Oh, this is the story of all stories. she's almost halfway through her pregnancy. The bumps are coming out. You tend to grow when you're pregnant. I mean, I don't know why I'm dancing around it. You gain weight when you're pregnant. It's normal, it's healthy. She's trying on things like that are like this, you know, when you're like 8 months pregnant that show like the full bump, and she's trying to squeeze in and she's like, I don't feel so attractive. I'm like, well, why don't you try this? I couldn't even say that. I'm like, well, why don't you try this on? That's a little more, you know, Lego shaped, you know? We go out, have a good time, come back here, try to be quiet. I'm kind of like a bull in a china shop when I get back in here, but I'm like, listen.
I think everybody knows he's loud, even if he thinks
I feel like I'm getting a little louder right now.
Being loud, he's loud. So I get up at 4:30 and I can hear him, and he's asking like all these questions, and in my head I'm like, will you just shut up?
And I also wanted to thank you guys for all the names you guys wrote in after we did the baby reveal and things like that, because a lot of you were right on the money. You know, Jordan's not here, so I could kind of say my piece. I'm looking for a boy name with a J. I like the whole Jeff, Jordan, and Jay name. So a lot of you actually even picked my favorite name, but I really appreciate all the suggestions. But if I learned one thing about telling people baby names, it's don't tell anybody your favorite baby name.
Jeff and I were talking the other night, because every time Big Brother comes back around, it's like
The memories come back.
Yeah, the memories come back, and how you're feeling and how you met. And I would have never met somebody, I never would have got married and now having a kid together. Like we were just talking about, we were like, it's amazing how it happens, you know? It's so awesome. So whenever Big Brother comes on, you just, all those great feelings that you get, those little giddy butterflies.
So I'm using this opportunity to tell you what happened with these pink lips if you guys
It's hilarious.
Happen to see the video. Check out how pink these things are, by the way. What's up, everybody? I hope you're as excited as I am to see this guy back in the house. Surprise, surprise, guess who's back in the Big Brother house? They're pink. And people were writing me, and I just retweeted the video, and they're like, nice pink lipstick. And everybody at like CBS is like, when did Jeff start wearing pink lipstick? I'm like, what is everyone talking about? Have you guys what have you guys bought for the baby so far? So come on, do you want to get to these, or you just laugh at the way I'm reading now?
I wake up in the morning.
I put that toaster up in the cabinet every single morning, and every morning I come down, I wake up, it's out. Dude, you're giving me the giggles. Why are you laughing like that? Ah,
sorry.
Let's do it.
I think we're just gonna start off with one.
We'll give plenty of things to chew on and stuff like that. Vicky Lee Allen wants to know.
Vicky Lee, it's Vicky Lynn.
This next one's from Francesca Vega. She wants to know.
I'm not gonna get on question one, man.
Me too.
So Jeff was painting, and I get home. He had spent all day. I'm not lying. From the time, I think he got up at like 10 o'clock that morning. I got off around 4 o'clock. I get home, and he goes, "What do you think, love? It's baby blue." And I look at it, and I said, "Jeff, that wall's not blue, it's purple." And he goes, "It's baby blue, love." And I go, "No, love, it's purple." This week has been, to be honest, a little annoying. I know everybody sometimes wants to hear everything positive, but no.
We're just making the best of it. You know what I mean? That's what you have to do. And when you have your first baby, you always hear stories of people, how they just made it work. And that's what we're doing. We're just making it work. And I think it's coming along pretty good, despite some other bumps in the road.
And then speaking of gifts, I have to go on ahead and show this because it's so cute. So, because Jeff's a huge Bears fan, you know he was gonna get, how cute is this? Jeff's mom got us these.
I mean, we can't show everything. We have
so much stuff.
Our place is getting smaller by the minute. Like the love and support that everyone sending gifts, it was amazing. But really just want to thank all my friends and family. If you guys even watch this, you really made it very special for us. We felt the love and I appreciate it so much. To my mom and dad, thank you so much. I love you. And to all my family, I love you guys. So thank you for showing the love. We really do appreciate it. If we didn't take the time to tell you at the shower, it meant so much to us. Jordan's family who came, it meant a lot to us.
And all I hear is Jeff say, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were my wife." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what is he doing?
It wasn't anything like, I walked in like that or anything. But I was walking down the hall and one of the nurses pointed in there. I was like, okay, cool. So I walked in, I'm like, hey, doctor. She was in the middle of a conversation, which what I thought was Jordan. I wasn't even paying attention because I was looking at this paperwork. I'm like, hey, Dr. How are you? Great to see you again. And I'm standing there and I looked, I'm like, were you wearing gym shoes and like yoga pants? And I looked, I'm like, you're not my wife.
And then the sun came out a little bit, so we got a little bit of color. So I was kind of happy about that because speaking of...
The Cubs lost. Is that where you were going?
No, I was going to say I was working on my tan because we're going to Vegas and I need to have a little bit of color.
We're going for our baby moon, right?
I wouldn't call it a baby moon. We're going because Jeff's friend's wife's birthday is that weekend. So if you want to say, it's not really going to be a baby.
Listen, we're killing two birds with one stone because I don't even know what a baby moon is. Like, my life has changed so much in 5 years, from gluten to baby moons to push rings. Get real.
Oh, come on.
So it's my friend's wife's birthday. It's a baby moon too. So I was at the sports book and I went to take a selfie. I walked over to be like, it's closed, because there was like a closed sign. This guy jumped down my throat. Like I was at gunpoint, like trying to rob the sports book. I'm like, dude, I'm taking a selfie. He's like, that's a federal offense. And if you take that picture, we're gonna snatch your phone and your belt. I was like, dude,
Just
take it easy. I was
I'm sorry. I'm
like,
so sorry. And I'm just standing there like, is this really going on right now?
yeah, and I'm like, dude, let's get out of the Cosmopolitan,
That's what I
because
told
that's where I
Jeff.
got yelled at twice. I'm like, I'm not spending $1 here because I'm gonna lose everything. Went back to my hotel, lost everything.
Everything.
I blame it on the sportsbook guy and the crazy devil lady.